morning, ladies and gentlemen. Welcome to our annual conference and AGM weekend. We want to learn and build greater understanding about Scottish golf clubs and how we can help that whole process.
Golf is more than a game. It's an industry, and an industry that is very important to the health of Scotland. It is important to recognise that the playing of the game and the business elements are totally interrelated. It's really no time for complacency. We need to respond as an industry, we need to show leadership. To do this, we need to better understand consumer behaviour, now and in the future. And only armed with this knowledge can we then consider what changes we need to make. That's where Trode Troadson can and will help us in what will undoubtedly be both a challenging but also an exciting time for Scottish golf.
What's happening now is that if we want to understand what car brand will survive, what golf club will survive, what brand of bags will survive, what schools will succeed, we have to go into the very annoying truth that those will survive who are liked, since they all deliver just about the same functionality.
We all know that the model from the past isn't the same as we're facing now, but what we are facing was a bit unknown, and I think Trode gave us a great insight into his vision of how things are changing and how the values and the problems we're going to face in the future may come about, and I thought that was really valuable to hear today.
It's well documented and there's plenty of evidence of exactly what you need to do to have a strong club. So what will happen, and I'm convinced of this, are the clubs that take on board the SGU advice, get the development officers in, build a proper strategic plan, have good governance, build a community, do all the right things, those clubs will be fine. Those clubs will do well. And the clubs that fail to do that, and obviously we've seen evidence of it lately, they will fail. And the thing that surprises us all in the industry is that, as I've said already, there's plenty of evidence. It's that the knowledge is out there. It's just the clubs that pick it up and do it well managed.
I'm here because the SGU have opened up the conference to clubs, and we are delighted to have been asked, and the benefit of being here, meeting other people, is just tremendous. Every time you come to these things, you gain something from it which you take back for the benefit of your club.
I know what you're thinking. It's a dream job to run a golf club, isn't it? How do the captains feel about their 2 years in tenure? But the big question really is whether it's the pro, the match secretary or the captain, how confident are we that they are the right people to lead? And perhaps more importantly, what training have they had that qualifies them? Because I've just heard that a bunch of committee members, a match secretary, a captain and a secretary, they all have the required skill set to do this very, very complicated job. How confident are we that that's the case?
I think Kevin's a great asset because he's very positive and he comes across very well. We had him to our club to the forum night, which I feel was invaluable in the fact that not only was it the committee telling the members of need for change, but to hear it from the SGU, both from Kevin and the local development officer Claire, it really brought home to the membership the drive in the golf industry, that the need to change is there. It's not just a them and us committee against members changing the way things have always been done. There's a real need for change, and it was a very positive night and a very positive feedback from the members since that point.
When you do this education pathway, there's no secrets. Everybody's there to help each other. With all the organisations, they all have their own websites, SGU, BIGA, PGA, everything's there to view. The websites are becoming better, more updated more often, and the information that's in them is everything there that you need to know about every organisation.
Everybody's looking to progress golf in Scotland, their own golf course, golf in general. And just by speaking to other people, as well as all the presenters, the ideas that you get, the things you take away to implement, think about, you just can't afford not to come.